Happy Sunday, y'all. It is June 27th, getting a little walk in this morning. Want to address two things that you've probably seen in the news. So strap in, little crystal ball, little tinfoil hat conversation. Number one is the end of the forbearance moratorium. So that programs that were allowing people to push out their mortgages and not pay mortgages is coming to an end. And so we'll see how that plays out. The second is the big news of Blackstone, big investment company putting about $6 billion worth of B to work, teeing up on the sidelines to buy single family homes. Number one, that forbearance moratorium. I think a lot of people are, especially in a strong market or a really hot market like Dallas, people are acting as if this is going to be the thing that pops the bubble. This is 2008, 2009. It is, but it isn't. And a lot closer to it isn't. 2008, 2009, leading up to that for those decades, people were completely over leveraged, which means they took out more money than they could afford. They signed up for adjustable rate mortgages. Lenders did not check or verify anything. And when those adjustable rates went up and the Fed raised that rate, people couldn't afford those homes. Very different now as far as the standards, the protocols, the things in place. So those lending standards are not there. They're actually way, way better. As well, what happened 2008, 2009, when those rates went up and people could not afford those mortgages, they tried to sell those properties. They were upside down on those properties. So they couldn't sell them for what they were worth, and they couldn't afford those mortgages. So yes, people are paying top dollar now, but those rates are pretty much locked unless you get into some really crazy program. So there's no doubt that people will need to sell their home if they can't push out that mortgage anymore. But the other difference is in 2008, 2009, no one wanted to buy those homes. People were terrified of it. Big banks were scared of toxic debt that they could not service, could not get a handle on, couldn't make any money on. Right now, there's a massive demand. We have about 1/5 of a normal inventory or a healthy market inventory here in Dallas-Fort Worth. So if people did start to feel the heat and start pressing those homes and start pushing those homes out to market, they'd get absorbed extremely quickly, at least in theory. The second part of that plays into Blackstone. Blackstone's a big investment firm, deals a lot in alternative investments. So they do stocks and bonds, but they look for other places. But they are looking to put $6 billion to work buying single family homes, presumably to rent them out. So what that means is, even if there was a massive number of defaults, the number sits about 2 million mortgages in forbearance now. If every single one of those defaulted, they have $6 billion to go to those banks and buy them short sale, to buy them under market, to buy them for the face value of the note instead of paying market value. So the banks, looking to make as much money as they possibly can, are going to try to buy those instead of paying high top dollar retail prices, especially in markets like Dallas. So the likelihood of those homes actually hitting the market and crashing prices just doesn't seem very likely. This is one man's opinion. I may be very right, I may be very wrong, but want to at least get it on tape. What I think is going to happen is, if there are a big flood of homes over the next 3 to 6 months, what that will do is stabilize prices. So instead of seeing year over year growth of 10, 12% like we're seeing in Dallas-Fort Worth now, we're going to see more numbers that are more consistent with just flat. They're going to stay flat valued on it, as well as you may see that appreciation go down to about 3 or 4%, which traditionally is about what you're looking for. So would love your feedback on this. Comment, like, dislike. Let me know what you think. You think I'm wrong? You think I'm crazy? You think I need to change hats and actually put on a tinfoil hat? Let me know about it. Share this with your friends. If there's anything we can do in your current situation with housing here in Dallas-Fort Worth, please don't hesitate to reach out to my team. Even if it's something that you need a short sale, you need alternative ideas or solutions for your housing, I've got connections. I'll gladly introduce you to them. Be well. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a great day.